to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're off and running from Ford Field. Short kick gathered in at the 15. He stopped on the return at the 27. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he's able to maneuver this up past the 30. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Again, it's Cook. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Allen on 3rd down. Forced out to his right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Buying some time right. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. That was a Fatu Melifonwu there to make the play. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Allen. On the move, headed right. Now from the right, he fires deep middle. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Fatu Melifonwu with the INT. And the Lions are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB in you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate, in this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth. Who's going to respond next?
That's complete to Sam Laporta. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They strike for 23 yards. And that gives the Lions the 1st. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Bills' 47-yard line.
Running it with David Montgomery. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. That's A.J. Epinesa on the tackle.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's Montgomery on 3rd. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. A toss play, Montgomery. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. On first down, it's Goff. Deep shot doesn't quite work out. So that's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. From the gun, Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Goff on third. That's caught for the first. And in for the Detroit touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Kick taken in here at the 17. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Cox, there's that rookie out of Florida State. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Motion man sent left. Allen now on 1st down. Complete to Coleman. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 48. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
You just feel this defense starting to come alive, don't you, Kate? Got their first turnover last time out. Now they put their first sack on the board. In big plays on that side of the ball, well, they can come in bunches. Defense sure hopes to keep this faucet going, and the offense wants...
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Amik Robertson takes it away. And the Lions get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Goff on first and 10. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions offense looks like they're staying out there. We got a 2-point try coming up.
For the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. And he's in for the score. That's 2 points, and their lead grows to 15. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Ty Johnson now to return. Returns looking good so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Bass now to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10. It gives to Montgomery to start the drive. They're working a couple yards past the line. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
First down throw from Goff. Able to find Wright. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Running on 2nd with Montgomery. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. They go play action with Goff. He puts some power on a deep one left. He's got it inside the 10. There it is, touchdown Detroit. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
So the Lions giving it another go, trying for 2 once more. They kick the running back in motion. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Matt Milano in to pick it off. Trying to chip away at that lead, but just not able to figure it out there to take another 2 points off.
Yeah, every one of these calls at this juncture of the game tells a story, and right now that story being told is this crew is feeling the pressure trying to chip away at those points. Maybe a little over-aggressive, as now they're still down big.
Return coming from the 6. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. Wide open down the field, and he has it! And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills start the second half with some needed points. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Bass now to kick this away. Greg Reynolds to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Christian Benford has it. And the Bills take possession of the football.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. Escapes the pocket. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Running back sent in motion. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And the Lions get him, down he goes! And that pushes him back, third down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. Just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Intercepted in the end zone. Ifatu Melifonwu with the INT. And the Lions get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that third quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the fourth. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the fourth. They've got first down from the 31. Running left, it's Montgomery. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
Now Dan Campbell with that clock running down. Yeah, he decides to call timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 9.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Carry here for Montgomery. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions nearing a win here with a 14-point lead. Offense to the line for second down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And that will not be enough for a first down. throwing on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They've got to keep moving quick here. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Defense just needs to hold them short. It's 4th and 7. Tight end going in motion here. 4th down, Goff throwing. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Matt Milano in to pick it off. And the Bills see their return stop just a little bit short of their own 30. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these 2 defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
He was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it and still some.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives